Welcome to Book It, a wrestling podcast where we book and revisit your favorite wrestling storylines. I'm your commissioner, Hi-Fi Mike, and today I have your GMs, Damone, D-Money Allen,
My eye is twitching and it's starting to annoy me.
Primetime Travie T.
I'm not sure what the fuck is wrong with Damone. He
versus-
just
A
says
lot.
shit. Like, he says nothing to contribute to the conversation. He just be saying random shit that makes no sense.
As if that
How
hasn't
does
been
it
his
not make
gimmick.
sense?
I mean, a lot of this show doesn't make sense. But anyways, this is Book It, and this week we are trying again. We're going live on Twitch, and then we're going to add this video to our YouTube. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Twitch. You can find all those links at t13media.com under shows, under Book It. It's all going to be there. And you can come watch us live. If we do another live show next week, we're going to find out. We also do our other show, Debatable Live, so you can find us doing that Tuesday or Monday nights at 10 p.m. And Book It is live as of right now Tuesday nights at 10 p.m. Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah. And then the show goes up Friday as normal. This week we're gonna finish up, and I promise this time we're gonna finish up our What If Stone Cold Went to WCW Part 4. Four
Oh.
horsemen. Four.
Which the rest of us all knew that it was going to take 4 parts because we said that in episode 1. But
We
for some
said
reason,
that.
Mike, every episode thought
No,
it was
no,
going to be
no.
the
He was
last
like, this is
episode.
the last episode.
No, because before
on
we went on
episode
last
2.
week, and then I think even on air, somebody else even said it would have been our last week. So I just went with it. So I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. We thought it
Mike,
was
every
gonna
time
take-
you make a
Yeah,
mistake,
shut the
every time
fuck
you
up.
make
We
a
thought it was
mistake,
gonna
you
take
blame
1
someone
week. Anyways, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna
else. I
keep rolling.
did, yeah.
We're gonna keep going. I'm about to just get rid of your video. I can mute just you if I wanted to.
That's fine. I'm home. I'm tired.
Welcome to my life. But anyways,
That'd be like
that'd be like what?
like head of creative getting fired in the middle. That's like Vince Russo leaving WWE.
I'm fine with that. He
Yeah,
went
you
to
think
it's gonna
WCW
be
and
wait,
ruined
I-
WCW.
I don't know why you think you're head of creative, but okay.
That's me. It's definitely me. But
No, you were definitely not.
definitely
No,
are.
no.
I can go back.
You
It's
definitely
definitely
are
head of
not.
creative. All right, I'm gonna pull up the messages and we'll go through them. But anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna recap our last week or from part 3. If you want to go ahead and recap us, Travis.
I sent that to you, so you would recap us.
Oh, I
but I'll
thought
recap
you did it last week.
Do you want me to do it?
You can recap it. Go ahead.
I
it's
got
your
it.
turn.
You did it last week, but that's fine. I recap at the end of the show. September 14th, 1998 at Nitro, the NWO comes out and calls out Austin questioning when he turned or why he turned on them last night. Goldberg comes out and says if anyone gets a shot at Austin, it's going to be him because he never lost the title. Bischoff comes out and says that Goldberg lost his title fair and square, and if he wants a title shot, he needs to earn it. Also, in this moment, what I'm imagining is like back in the old TNA days when they had 2 entrances. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And that's why I expect Goldberg to come out of one, NWO's in the ring, and Bischoff comes out of the other. But anyway.
Hold on. Real quick. Primetime Travie T. Mike is head of creative. Right there.
I don't think any of us care.
You wanted to argue.
Anyway. So he tells Goldberg he lost his title fair and square, and if he wants the title shot, he needs to earn it. Oh my god, Mike literally sent that in the chat. Fucking dork.
I'm just letting you know that you said it. So yeah.
Anyway. Bischoff says since Hogan is injured his neck last night and is unable to compete, Hall versus Goldberg in a number 1 contenders match. The match is a standard match. Ref gets knocked down. Nash enters the ring and beats the hell out of Goldberg 2-on-1. They beat him down for a good while, and hope seems lost. Then the glass breaks. Austin hits the ring. Stunner to Nash. Stunner to Hall. Austin drops out of the ring. Goldberg hits the spear and jackhammer on Hall for the pin and the win. Show ends with Austin on the ramp giving the double bird to Goldberg as Goldberg hangs on the rope screaming, "You're next." On September 21st, 1998, Bischoff announces that after last week's hijinks, Nash and Hall will face Austin and Goldberg. Outsiders versus Bald Guys. Bald Guys win. Austin is celebrating getting beers in the corner. Goldberg is squatted in the opposite corner, setting up the spear. Austin turns around and Goldberg rushes him, but stops just short, gets in Austin's face and says, "I'm not like you." He rolls out of the ring and yells to Austin, "4 weeks from now, your ass and that WCW title are mine." On September 28th, 1998, Austin arrives to the show. Mean Gene is there to interview him. Halfway through the interview, the NWO jumps him. Hogan spray paints NWO on his back, and then Goldberg squashes Billy Kidman later in the night. On October 5th, 1998, Austin comes out at the beginning and calls out the NWO. The NWO comes out immediately, starts brawling. Goldberg hits the ring. Goldberg and Austin clear the ring. They bump backs, turn to face each other. Austin smiles and flips Goldberg off and leaves with the belt. October 12th, 1998, Mean Gene does a sit-down interview with both men face-to-face. October 19th, 1998, contract signing leads to them coming face-to-face, and they start brawling. Ring fills with security and refs trying to pull them apart. And then October 25th, 1998, Austin versus Goldberg. They brawl for a while all throughout the arena. They get in the ring. Goldberg hits the spear, goes for the jackhammer reversed. Stunner attempt blocked, goes for the spear. Austin dodges, and Goldberg spears the ring post. Austin stunners him 1, 2, 3.
All right. So that brings us to October 26th then, right? Because that would have been a pay-per-view I met that was at
Yeah,
at a
it was
pay-per-view.
Halloween Havoc.
Yeah, so Havoc. So that brings us to Nitro then.
Yeah.
Uh
So what are we doing?
So, I mean, we've got Austin with a clean win over Goldberg.
Yeah, so
Yes.
his feud with Goldberg's done.
Is that clean?
Yeah,
He didn't use a
yeah.
weapon or anything.
No weapons. It was Goldberg hit the ring post, but other than that,
Yeah.
It's a clean win. No, he didn't roll, he didn't cheat or anything. It's clean. So okay, so I know we want for the next pay-per-view to have him versus Sting. So how do we get there? Do we have like a number one contenders match?
well, what's the November pay-per-view? November pay-per-view.
World War III.
So
World
we
War
had
Three.
wasn't Sting gonna win World War III? Or is it no? It's Hogan.
No, Hogan's
Hogan's gonna win
winning
World
World
War
War Three. Yes.
Mike has the memory of a goldfish.
Shut the fuck up. We know this already. Like, you don't need to rub it in. Like, you don't need to dig at me. No, I already know I have a terrible memory. That's why we write this shit down.
Anywho, my thought is I have two different thoughts. Is that we do something where because Sting isn't gonna call out Austin.
No, he's just gonna show up. Like Austin,
He's
I
just
think
gonna
Austin
show
should
up.
be doing a promo, saying like he's the best. And then
Is that really awesome? No.
No, so Austin's not really I'm the best kind of promo.
I'm gonna kick your ass, and instead of saying he's the best, he just says he's gonna kick everyone's ass. And then Sting comes out from the red. He propels down.
Or my also thought was you have the NWO like about to come out and
I was just thinking that
attack.
too.
Like Austin's cutting a promo, NWO interrupts it, is about to attack Austin. Lights go out. Sting comes out. Sting comes from the rafters and helps Austin fight off the NWO. And then after he helps them fight off, he points the bat at Austin.
Okay.
Okay, so what?
What was that, Travis?
I said what now? I'm confused.
So
Say what you just said again.
Austin is cutting a promo, and the end on just how he kicked Goldberg's ass. he gets interrupted, so the promo's like cut short anyway. And NWO comes out. They're about to attack him. When the lights go out, Sting appears from the rafters, helps Austin take out the NWO, Sting points the bat at Austin, and then points it at the title. And Sting fell.
I say so. I mean, it sounds like something that would happen.
Remember, we're not just doing what would happen. We're trying to make this better.
I understand that.
I'm not against it. I'm just saying that.
Okay, so I mean that it. I like that only because with Sting, that's the best way to have him be Sting, and not.
So
that's what Sting would do.
Not to be redundant, but Austin cuts a promo. NW comes out and surrounds the ring.
Yes, and then Sting comes out to help him.
Sting comes down from the rafters.
To help him.
He propels down and then scares him away, and then
he helps him fight off the NWO, and then he points at the bat at Austin,
right,
signaling that he wants Austin.
Sounds good to me. I mean I like it. It's simple. It's Sting. Sting says nothing. And leaves.
Yeah. Honestly, throughout this whole thing, I think it's important that Sting never talks.
I also think that same night.
And I think Austin should talk a lot.
Is this going to be at the end of the show or opening the show?
End.
End of the show? Okay.
Yeah, end of the show.
So then we're going to make it to the next week on Nitro, which would probably be
November
4th?
something. Is it?
Maybe.
November 2nd.
November 2nd? All right, so November 2nd, and I think the only thing, I mean, in the beginning of the show, you show Sting in the rafters, and that's it. You just show him.
That's the beginning of the show?
I mean, that's where you open up to the crowd, and then you go to Tony and Bobby the Brain and Mike Tenay, and they talk their shit. And then
I'm not writing I'm writing Sting. Show opens with Sting in the rafters.
Yeah, and then Sting. I'm just saying that's how they would.
I know.
They would do it, and then you would have. Then he would show Sting. Oh my God, what's Sting doing here? Sting's in the rafters. You know.
Ooh, yeah.
And
last week he pointed the bat at Austin. Does it mean he wants a title shot?
Well, I think so.
What the fuck?
What?
What the fuck was that, Damone?
I don't know what accent who that was supposed to be.
I figured you were trying to be Shivani.
I thought he was trying to be Bob Holly.
It's today.
I got an idea.
How about Sting loses to me?
Alabama Slammer.
Hey, that's an underrated finisher. I ain't gonna lie. When they were talking about Roman getting a new finisher, I wanted him to have that as his finish.
It is a good
next
finisher.
Week is Roman in WCW. You just replace Stone Cold with Roman Reigns. The exact same thing.
It wouldn't do as good.
You're right.
So show opens with Sting in the rafters. That's all we got so far.
I think you show Austin coming in, then Austin. I mean, that's it. You just show Austin coming in, and then Austin has a match.
Why? I don't think Austin should be wrestling this much on free TV.
I think I mean, again, WCW was also a television.
But
show.
we're trying to make this better.
I understand that, but I think Austin should at least have a match. He was on. He had his.
Okay, I don't know if you realize what I said. I feel like he's wrestling too much, and you said, I think he should have a match.
I think he should have a match. I don't think he's wrestling too much.
Okay, so just say that. Don't say, like, the way you said it was like, okay, I hear you, but I think he should still have a match. At least.
He
Not
should
like he's
have a
wrestling
match
that
at
much.
least.
It's
I
just that
think
at least he's not wrestling two
he's
matches.
not wrestling too much. He's not wrestling enough.
That's not his. But it's
not
the
his
fucking
what?
Monday
It's not
Night
his
Wars.
what?
They don't wrestle like that.
Are you fucking
Hogan
kidding me?
wrestle
Did you
every
not
week?
watch the fucking
Did
Attitude
Hogan
Era?
wrestle every week?
Hogan, early part in '97 wrestled almost every week on
This is not
Nitro,
97. This is late 98.
and in '98, Austin was on fucking TV almost every fucking week and wrestled.
Who?
Austin.
I said did
But
Hogan?
we're fucking
in
talking
WCW?
about Austin.
I'm asking a question.
What?
Quit dancing around the fucking questions because you don't want to answer. Did
fucking,
Hogan wrestle every week?
Not every
in
week,
late
but
98?
most weeks.
Really?
98.
In late 98. Late 98.
Early 98.
I'm not talking about early 98.
Why do you're like narrowing it down to one specific part? Did he wrestle?
This is the era we're
August
talking about.
2nd, 1998, between the hours of 8 and 9.
What about Sting? Did Sting wrestle every week?
Not when he was
Sting-
Crow Sting until in 98.
He became
In
he became
99,
champion.
he did. Yeah, after he became champion in 99, it was basically every week.
We're not 99 yet.
Your argument makes.
I love how
I don't
you are
understand why you're arguing about
narrowing
it.
the time frame so much.
Right?
Dude, okay, listen. The reason I'm doing it is because we're booking from fucking August of 98 till December of 98.
How
Why
about
are
we
we
don't
talking
do it
about
like it?
anything
We don't do it.
after that.
We don't do it like it was. We do it like we want it to be. And I want Austin to wrestle more.
Okay.
Well,
I
he
mean,
won't.
why?
He hasn't.
I just think
Why?
he should come in and have a fucking squash match against fucking Disco Inferno or some bullshit.
He's always squashing somebody. Every week we've had him squash
That's-
somebody. We have him not cutting any
That's the
promos.
Monday Night Wars.
That's his bread and butter is cutting promos. You're over
All
here
right,
making him
but
you're making him wrestle like Tyson Kidd.
Well, that
I
never
mean,
mind. It's going to
there's-
make a really
We're
poor
booking
joke.
Stone Cold, not Bret Hart.
Bret Hart didn't wrestle
Hey.
every week, so especially in '98.
So you're saying Bret Hart's a
So-
bigger attraction than Stone Cold? Got it. You're wrong.
I
but
mean,
got it.
he's top
Oh, by
25.
the way, I fucking forgot to do the fucking list.
Oh yeah, we haven't done that in a minute.
Well, we did it last week.
Did we do
It
it?
started
We did
last
two-
week.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, 2 weeks ago.
Definitely started last
Pretty
week.
sure it was 2 weeks ago, but that's
yeah.
fine.
You have the memory of a goldfish. You don't get to decide when we did things.
I'll fucking erase everything. We'll start over. Fuck all y'all. This is
Anywho.
WCW. If WCW wins Monday Night War. Oh, go ahead.
We already did that.
No, we're starting over.
So I think that in this time period, he's gonna have to, I would say he has to have at least one match. We can't go a whole month with Austin having
That's
zero
not what I'm
matches.
saying. Okay, that's fine. I just feel like he's.
When
I
was,
feel
the,
like
la-
it's
but when was
easy
the
for us
last time
to
he had
say-
a match?
Otherwise, it turns out.
Besides Goldberg.
Well, that ends up turning into Austin doing his promo week, promo, and then a match. He needs to do something in between that.
Like, Austin hasn't had a match in a while, actually. Because if you look back, like his last actual match
Was Goldberg, where he won clean. So
with
there's
Goldberg, but his like
and then-
on the
tag
actual
team
like
match with
Nitro was the
Right.
tag team match with, and that was
on
weeks
September
ago.
21st.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
he needs to have something. He literally just have him come in and do a squash. That's all
Okay.
you need.
So
Like,
Austin squashes.
I'm not saying you need to do much.
Inferno.
Just have to have, he just squashes like Disco Inferno or some shit. Because I mean, I could see Disco Inferno even asking for the match because he's a moron.
Yeah. Sting, and during the match, Sting is watching in the rafters, obviously. But the thing is, Bischoff. I feel like Bischoff wouldn't just give Sting a title shot.
I mean, probably not.
So I feel like we should do where it's announced that maybe not for this week, but the following week, like at the end of the show, they can announce number one contender match, Sting versus Kevin Nash.
All right, but you
No,
gotta
make
have
it
it.
make it a bigger match than that. Make it like a 6-way.
I was gonna say what you should do is have Kevin Nash get not able to compete that night, so the win automatically goes to Sting.
That's some hokey shit.
Are you serious right now?
Yes.
It's.
I'd rather have Sting just cleanly beat.
I mean, but do we want? When was? We never talked about when Sting was wrestling. Is Sting doing Sting things and just going in the rafters, or is he wrestling?
Well, we just made him said he basically has to wrestle. Also,
Yeah,
we can't just keep doing beat the NWO guy, face Austin.
To be fair, half the roster at that point was NWO.
Okay, I get that. But I'm saying we can still put an NWO guy in there, but we can make it a triple threat, a fatal 4-way, a fatal 5-way.
You got to keep in mind, Bischoff ran the company and Bischoff was NWO. Everybody was going through the NWO to get shit done.
Okay, well, I'm just saying that this is all very stagnant and stale. Going by
That's
every
why
week, every
WCW died
person. Exactly, that's why we're trying to do it better.
I understand that, but unless we
Oh,
break
okay,
the
so
NWO up,
we can make it. Okay, we'll make it a fatal 4-way. It's Sting versus DDP versus
Austin?
Goldberg
No,
versus.
Not Goldberg. He's too.
Sting, DDP, Goldberg, and put in Savage. I don't know if we lost.
Drop Goldberg and put in Nash.
Yeah, Nash and Savage.
I think, yeah, I mean, I think that makes sense.
Because then you have two NWO guys. Because Savage is still NWO at this point, right?
Yeah, I mean,
you
we're
have two
making
NWO
it up,
guys. They're stacking the deck to try and get the NWO in there. Winner gets Austin at World War III. Because Hogan's still nursing his injured neck.
Hey, hold on.
All right, so obviously Sting wins that. Do we just keep? We already had Austin have his match, right? So against Disco Inferno, that same show. So I think it just goes to the next week, then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for the confidence.
I just said that. So I'm confused.
I would say after his match, you would have Bischoff come out and he makes the announcement about the Fatal 4-Way.
Oh, after
we're already past.
We're already past Fatal 4-Way though.
We're at the next week, Damone.
Wait. When are you doing the Fatal 4-Way?
The next
same
week.
night as the Austin.
I thought we were doing the same night as the Austin. Are we doing the Fatal 4-Way then?
We're doing the Fatal 4-Way the next week. It's announced that week.
Okay.
Yes.
So
I changed my mind. We should not own a wrestling company because this would stress me out if I had to do this every week with you guys for real.
Yeah, because you just keep giving us wrong creative.
Fuck off.
All right, so November 1998.
Are you taking notes too?
No, I'm looking at the calendar for November 1998.
I got that. All I need you to know is when
Well,
World War III is.
We've got. That's what I'm trying to do. So it's on the 22nd. We're now the 16th. So we only had three. Looks like what we only had three shows for that.
2 weeks.
Now, so with the Fatal 4-Way, and then that means Sunday the 22nd. We're at the show. We're at World War III.
We're not.
How are we
Dude,
not?
we're on November 9th, 1998. That's when the Fatal 4-Way is.
We said it was. I thought you. Okay. So
no one said that.
So then we're on the. Yes, you fucking did. I just said
no,
on
the
16th. You said yeah. So we're on the 16th then.
No,
We did the Fatal 4-Way. Are we? I
we
figured.
haven't done anything on the 9th yet. We know the Fatal 4-Way is gonna happen. We have not booked that fucking match yet.
How have we not booked it? We already said Sting was gonna win.
Yes, but we gotta book the
Okay.
things around it, like
And
how he
also, what the
wins.
fuck is Austin doing?
Watching? I don't know. He's in the rafters drinking a beer.
I actually kind of like that.
Yeah, that'd be funny. Have him in the rafters, watching the match, drinking a beer.
I kind of. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
So Fatal 4-Way. Thing wins. Austin is shown drinking beer in the rafters. Is there anything else we want to say for this week?
No.
No,
I
who does
think-
Sting pin?
I mean, he's gonna pin Macho Man.
Scorpion
I
Death
just-
Drop of Macho Man.
I just think that would be the most obvious because you're not gonna want to. I don't see him pinning DDP for any reason. I don't. I think you're gonna keep Big Sexy looking strong, and Macho Man's gonna do the job. So
Yeah.
I mean, it makes the most sense. You keep DDP. We assume DDP's a face. Sting's gonna be the face.
So I mean, they can pin faces too, though.
I understand that, but I just don't see the point. You would want to do an NWO guy.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm ready to move on.
November 16th,
November 16th, Mike. That's where the fuck's at.
1998. November 16th, 1998.
So the
Not November
16th
17th.
of November.
Not November 15th. November 16th.
Well, the only one that was confused by the dates is you.
First of all, I wasn't. You fucked me up.
Here we go
Because
again.
I asked the question.
Mike doesn't make mistakes.
You're right. I'm infallible. I'm perfect.
You can't even spell infallible.
Mom. Anyways, so we did not. Are we? No. Okay. So we did the Fatal 4-Way. This is the go home show for World War III.
This is the Austin promo.
This would be an Austin promo. But I
He
think
comes out.
Austin's gotta get beat down
gonna
or
talk
something,
about-
right?
He's gonna say what?
Is Austin getting? I feel like Austin would get beat down after this one going in.
By who?
I don't know, because you're not gonna do it from Sting.
He doesn't need to get beat down.
No, you just have him cut a promo, trash say
Not-
he doesn't care who Sting is. He doesn't care that he's a goth boy now.
I don't think.
Hey,
I don't
I
think,
think
he's
he
a
would.
goth boy.
I think he would. I think Enzo would, so that's why he should. But also, I just want to remind Mike that wrestling is the least important part of wrestling.
You still
Quit
have
trying
to
every
have.
episode.
You still
with the same
have
people.
to
They don't have to have-
matches. We're booking one fucking person.
Yeah, they don't have to have a match every week. They don't have to be physical
He-
every week.
He literally had one match in the last fucking month.
But he's been physical with everybody. You're like, oh, Austin's got to get beat down.
If
He can't just
Travis,
cut a promo, he's
if
got to get
Travis
beat down.
ran,
I got
a-
an idea.
if Travis ran a wrestling studio or a wrestling studio, a wrestling company, it would literally
You don't
just be
even
promo.
fucking
It would be a promo fed. You would have a promo. There would be no
would not
matches.
be.
It would
I
be
just wouldn't have-
WTF from South Park.
I
Just
wouldn't have
promos
main
with no
eventers
matches.
wrestling on free TV.
You wouldn't have it on TV. He'd have it in his backyard and he'd stream it on Twitch.
Whatever, man.
All right.
So what are we
Anywho.
Goldfish Boy?
What?
So what are we doing, Goldfish Boy?
Hey Travis.
Goldfish
Hey
boy.
Travis. You like fish sticks? You ever figure that out?
No, 'cause I don't care. I literally didn't think about it again. I didn't even
Anywho.
hear what was happening.
So he has a promo. And then what? Mr. Genius Booker.
That's it. He just cuts a
He
promo.
just has a promo. That's
Yeah,
a whole. That's,
he says he's gonna kick off. He's gonna kick Sting's ass. He's gonna walk into World War III. What? He's gonna kick Sting's
he
ass.
didn't do what
What?
98.
He's gonna drink some beers. What?
He didn't do what 98.
Yeah, he's doing it now, bitch. We're making it better.
He's gonna turn him back into Surfer Sting. What?
Yeah, he's gonna make that goth boy find his surfboard again. What?
Okay.
And then, yeah,
He's
cuts a
gonna
promo.
drink a beer. What? He's gonna drink another beer. What? He's gonna drink another beer. What? He's gonna stunner Sting. What? He's gonna stunner Bischoff. What? He's gonna take his WCW title home. What? And then he might even get on top of his wife that night.
I think
What?
you confused
And thank
him
you,
with
Coors
Brock.
Light. What? And
What
not
does it say,
Bud
what?
Light. What? Because
Does it say
Bud
what?
Light won't pay him nothing. What?
You just combined a Brock promo with Austin.
Stone Cold Brock
I
Lesnar.
know what I did.
So
Lesnar.
okay, yeah, he cuts a promo. Do we do anything with Sting, or we just have Sting like in the rafters this whole time?
You always just have Sting in the rafters. I mean, if Sting's gonna be there, it's gonna be in the rafters. Well, I think he should come down though, and I think Austin's cutting his promo, and I think Sting should go up behind him. You've
Why?
got to have some sort of face-off. You're gonna go into World War III without any build-up for this match, other than a couple of weeks. We've got to do something to keep people wanting to go see it.
It's Sting versus Austin. They want to see it.
That's not
True.
all. That's the wrestling part, Travis. The least important part.
But it's their names. They have the name value. You have the face of WCW
I still think you need to have something
versus
happen.
Austin Hughes huge.
I mean, we went through fucking 8 weeks where fucking Stone Cold and Goldberg had to face off. So
Goldberg and Stone Cold was a different kind of feud. Not every feud is going to be a tear apart, beat the hell out of each other. Those two was two unbeatable, like badass motherfuckers that wanted to kill each other. This is just different. It's just Austin's like, fuck you, Sting. And Sting's over here like, we'll see, bitch. We'll see.
Things like whatever. I'll see you when we get in the ring.
Because if we had 8 weeks of that, why are we doing 4 more weeks of that with a different person?
I mean, I still think you
wouldn't want to watch
some,
that.
I just think you need to have some sort of face-off before a fucking pay-per-view of some
Why
sort.
though? Why?
Because otherwise it's
We kind of already
disconnected.
did, and we already did it the first week when he had the bat.
I just don't think that just not having him do anything is not going to bring people in wanting to see it all like that. Yes, there's name recognition, but I just don't think that it's a weaker part of the story at this point.
Who's more important in this storyline?
I mean, they're both equally important, but because we're doing Austin, then Austin.
How are they both equally important?
Because you got one person fighting for something and one person trying to protect.
No. We're looking at the whole story.
That's what I fucking said. You have one person trying to get
more important?
this fucking story.
Who's going over?
Obviously, Austin's going over.
Who are we building this whole thing around?
I understand Austin is, but neither of them did fucking nothing.
So why are you trying to
Neither of them did
so
fucking
bad?
nothing other than a fucking promo and then standing in the rafters. I'm just saying there should be a fucking face-off. That's all I'm fucking saying. I feel like we've done this.
We
before.
already did the face-off.
We did Austin versus Sting as a whole episode, didn't we?
Yes, I'm pretty sure we did.
Pretty sure we had this conversation before.
Yes. But what I'm saying is we already did the face-off. We did the face-off at the beginning when Sting put the bat.
That's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm outnumbered anyways, so just go to World War III.
Okay. Mike's grumpy.
Really? I'm only grumpy because you're making me grumpy.
I don't care.
Okay, we're to World War III.
November 22nd, 1998. Austin versus Sting. How are we gonna book the match?
I mean, you're gonna have to have like a banger of a match.
What? How about this? Austin beats Sting by stunner, and then Hardcore Holly comes out and cashes in Money in the Bank.
The thing that's not invented yet.
We're making it better.
We did Sting versus Taker. That's what we did.
Yeah.
So I think what you could do. So you have. I think you have Austin, or do you have Austin come out first or Sting?
Yeah, Sting come out
Sting.
first.
Yeah, Austin's the
Sting
champion.
comes
I don't
out.
give a fuck about Sting's goth boy gimmick.
Sting comes out first, being the Crow. Comes out. Austin comes out. They do the lesser buffer does the announcements.
The better Buffer, Michael Buffer, the one that has a catchphrase that caught the imaginations and hearts of millions. So eat a dick.
What imagination?
There's a whole fucking movie built around his fucking saying.
There's also a movie around
Are
the Dead
you
Wrestling Company. It's
ready
both the
to
same name.
rumble?
Oh wait, it's the same movie. So what the fuck are you trying to say?
The WCW was
Who moves their
great.
face less?
You know,
Who moves their face
WWF
less?
had a whole
Bruce
ass
Buffer?
movie with
Or,
with
I
Hogan,
mean,
and
Michael
they didn't
Buffer?
even use WWF.
Hey,
What?
hey.
No.
Who moves their face less? Michael Buffer or Jim Ross?
Are you serious right now? I mean, Jim Ross, because he can't move. He physically can't move half
Oh
of it.
shit! Have you ever seen fucking Michael Buffer? He has the same fucking facial
Get the
expression
fuck
every
outta
time.
here.
Let's get ready to rumble.
That's not true whatsoever. He's definitely
In
the
this
better
corner.
Buffer.
Wearing red
He's
and
the
yellow.
more famous Buffer.
It's the real American.
I have a Michael.
Hollywood.
I have a Michael Buffer action figure.
And then you got Bruce Buffer over here like, it is
You looking like he's constipated? Nah, man. You got Michael Buffer because he's a class act.
in the UFC octagon.
I'm muting you right
in
now.
this corner. That's a fucking announcer, bro. He's over here.
Also-
jumping and shit.
Nah.
He tore his fucking ACL and MCL
No.
and finished the fucking show.
I don't give a fuck because
Also,
Wearing
his suit game
red
is
and
on
black.
fire.
representing
Like, dick out your
NWO Wolfpack, Kevin Nash. Then in this corner, wearing the red and the yellow.
Representing the
representing-
NWO Hollywood.
The NWO Hollywood Hulk Hogan. Ding ding ding.
Lillian Garcia is a better fucking.
Get the fuck out of here. You're a dumb motherfucker. I'm muting you. You're fired, man. I'm done with this shit.
So is
Anyway.
that guy that they have now. I don't know his name, but the guy from SmackDown, the one that says this match is scheduled for one fall.
One fall.
One fall. He's dope.
Are they not allowed to say that anymore? I thought they weren't allowed to let the crowd
I
do
don't know.
that.
He was pausing during the house show I went to.
Oh yeah.
He was even lifting his mic in the air every time he would do it. It was
Nice.
dope. The whole crowd. It was dope. I loved it.
I like doing that live too.
Live was nice. I would go again.
Would you?
I think I like going to live shows better than I like going to
To
tapings.
I like the live shows. Like it's quick,
More,
Usually
it's
it's-
more
it's-
interactive.
but that's mostly wrestling. I thought that was the least important part.
Well, when you're watching live, it's a little different, Mike. But when you're trying to advance storylines and trying to sell the show to everybody, yeah, it is the least important part.
I think wrestling is the important part of wrestling. That's all I'm saying.
It's not that important.
It is pretty important. Otherwise,
Not really.
you end up with somebody like Mojo Rawley who only talks. Even though I like Mojo, don't get me wrong.
Who the fuck is Mojo Rawley? No one fucking knows who he is.
Are you kidding? He was literally just on Raw. Of course they know who he is. He beat up No Way Jose.
Oh,
is
they're
that?
still doing that? They're
Yeah.
still doing that
No,
shit?
wait. Jose. No, wait. No Way Jose is pretty fun live.
I hate you. Let's move on. Austin versus Sting. What are we fucking doing?
I think you have a banger of a match.
Do you?
I do.
Who's the ring general here?
It's
There's
just
one
Sting.
right answer.
Austin.
What?
Austin.
It's Austin. Austin never lets anybody else call his matches.
True.
Even before he was
Wait,
like
and
big deal.
before the neck. This is. Did we get him out before or after the neck injury?
After
After.
he didn't beat Shawn for the title until after.
You're right.
But what I was gonna say was because he can't hear.
True. You're right.
He's 90% deaf in one of his ears, so he always calls the matches.
Yeah. But I think it would still be a really good match. Like the brawling style of, excuse me, of
What
Austin.
is Sting style? Powerhouse?
Yeah,
Main
powerhouse.
event wrestler?
Yeah, a power. He's a powerhouse.
Would you Triple H be a powerhouse or is he a power technician?
He's a power technician.
Also, I can only name like 3 Sting moves.
Scorpion Death Drop, Scorpion, Stinger Splash,
And the Scorpion
um,
Deathlock.
Scorpion Deathlock, the Chop.
The woo!
Yeah, it's showtime. Yeah, and I think just every other basic
Sting was
move,
so
like
lame.
every
Why
rest,
is people-
Sidewalk Slam. Wait, did you say Sting was lame?
Yes.
I will fight you. Sting is in my top 20. He's actually probably in my top 10.
No, he's not in the top 10. Chill out.
In
All
my
right.
top 10.
So, what are we doing for this match then?
Brawler.
It's a good back and forth.
Yeah, I
Good
mean,
back and forth match.
ultimately, I think
If he hit the
right, Austin just hits the stunner at the end there. He finds a way to hit it, and then that's it.
Oh, he dodges the
The Scorpion
Those-
death drop.
Sting. No, Sting has the upper hand. Austin's in the corner, goes for the Stinger Splash. He dodges it, hits the stunner.
1, 2, 3.
Yep.
That was good to me.
Works for me.
But all right, and then fast forward to the World War III match, and you have eventually, I think, in the last ring, you're gonna have like 3 or 4 NWO guys. Maybe Kevin Nash, obviously Hogan, Nash,
No,
and
we need to make that a bigger deal. Is that he shouldn't be announced. It should be last minute. He's put in the match. Have it be like Horace Hogan was supposed to be in it, and then Hulk comes out and takes off the neck brace and says, and he's like, "Oh, I'm good, brother."
that's fine.
Or should we have like one of the people mysteriously get attacked?
Oh,
Like one of
Yeah.
the
leaving a spot
participants gets
open.
attacked, leaving a
Yeah.
spot open.
That works. I'd like that even better. And then, but it still should end up with like they're all protecting Hogan. Like the NWO guys are protecting Hogan. He's barely doing anything. They're getting him out left and right, and it ends up being like more NWO guys than WCW guys. And I say that the NWO guys walk out of the ring, leaving him the last one.
Okay.
Just giving it to him because that's
I honestly forget how the World War III match works.
It's a
There's
Royal
3
Rumble
rings.
with 3 met rings.
it's a
60
battle.
men.
It's a 60-man battle royal, 20 men in each ring, and eventually those 3 rings get turned into 1 ring when there's
until there's one person
and then
left.
there's 1 person, right? So you have them all go there, they eliminate everyone else, and they walk out. Will it be highly rated? Probably not, but you got to give Hogan the easy win. Yeah? No? Maybe so?
Yeah, no, I
I was-
already agreed.
I
Yeah,
know,
I'm fine
but
with that.
There's some dead air there. So,
I'm trying to type.
that's fine. All right, so Hogan wins World War III. Now the build-up for Starrcade between Hogan and Austin finally commences. So we've got the next day, which would be November the 23rd.
This would be my dad's 26th birthday.
Happy birthday, Travis's dad in the past.
Yeah,
That means
so
he's 48 this year.
So, I mean, I guess the most appropriate thing would be to have Hogan do a promo. Because, you'd have NWO probably open the show and do, like, an
And a
NWO
fit
promo.
Hogan celebration.
Yeah, that would be cool.
So can we do the beer truck?
Yeah,
On the
we're gonna have to do
NWO?
something like that. You gotta
Yeah.
have Austin like crash the party,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or you could even have, if it was anyone else, you could have him like dressed like there's a clown that comes out. It's actually Austin and just stuns everyone.
We do the beer truck.
Wow.
So sorry,
Wow.
I hate
Wow, what a
clowns.
dick. Oh,
So
Also, it's kind of hokey.
it's the NWO, so it's gonna be hokey.
What is that?
So that's fine.
It doesn't have. We're booking it. It does
We're
not have to
also
be
talking
hokey.
about 1998. It's okay.
Okay.
Either way, that's fine. Do the beer truck. Beer truck works. Have him come out and spray
Okay.
everyone down. I got a
I
beverage
like how
for
Mike
you.
said it was a
What?
bad idea. Mike said it was a bad idea to use the clown, but then when we agreed with him, he got mad. I love that.
I like the clown, but that's fine.
he said if it was anybody else, you'd use a clown, but
Yeah, you would. But then
I'm
I
like,
started.
yeah, we're
I
not
started,
clown. It's hokey, and he's like, nah, that's fucked up.
because I liked it. No, that's not what was fucked up. It was fucked up the way Damone said it.
sorry, Mike. But
So
yeah,
Hogan
beer
and
truck.
NWO open the show or close the show.
And yeah, that's a close the show thing.
Close the show with their celebration of Hogan's win.
Yep.
Yep. Austin comes in, beer truck, sprays them all down.
Alright. So we go to the next week then.
Yep.
So the next week would be November 30th, 1998 on Nitro.
So you want to have Hogan have a match?
Yeah, one of them's got to have a match of some sort, you would think, right?
I don't think they have to have matches ever.
Well, you're wrong.
That's I think they have to have matches on pay per view. That's when they have to have matches.
That's not how this is gonna work. You gotta give the TV audience something because it's also a ratings war. Okay, everyone
He's
be
not
silent.
wrong.
That's perfect.
He's not wrong. So I would say I don't think Hogan would be the one to have a match here.
I think Austin should get suspended for his beer truck incidents.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's suspended without pay for the week.
For the week.
Or to say indefinitely.
Indefinitely.
And then Vince McMahon
Also-
comes out and actually owns part of WCW and reinstates him. Goddamn.
Goddamn, pal.
Kyle. Much.
So yeah, he's suspended. Hogan. What are we doing, Hogan though?
Do Hogan, Hall, and Nash versus Disco Inferno, Mr. Perfect, and Bret Hart.
Can we at least do 3 people who make fucking sense?
You're not gonna put Disco on the face side.
Is he not a face?
No.
No.
Disco is a heel for
The
sure.
whole everyone hated fucking Disco
If
Inferno.
anything, you're gonna put maybe Alex Wright because he. Oh, I guess he was a
What
heel
about-
most of the time too. Actually.
What about we put him against the Flock?
Uh,
Billy Kidman, Raven, and
were heel-
Canyon.
I guess they were anti-heroes. But yeah, you could do that. That works.
Wait. Maybe we do that next week. And this week just have Hogan and Bischoff celebrating that they got rid of Austin. How Hogan's gonna win
Tear
the
Austin
WCW title
apart.
by forfeit because Austin's not gonna be allowed to show up.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna tear Austin apart.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tear Austin apart, brother.
Do we have Austin show up anyway here or no?
No, we gotta build that.
Okay.
So then that ends that week. Or are we just going right
Hold on.
to?
Hold on 1 second. Because I have an idea with this. I have an idea with this Austin thing.
Okay, what's your ideal?
So I think next week we should do the Flock versus whatever, and I think we should do the shock here and let the Flock win by having Austin's music hit, and it distracts
Distracting
Yeah.
Hogan.
the NWO, and then they get the win.
Or I like where you're going with it, but what if you have Austin come up on Titantron? And
No, because we gotta keep. The reason I'm saying just his music is because you can't have him actually appear yet.
Yeah, but you don't have him.
Showing up on the Titantron is an appearance.
Yeah, but you have him show up on Titantron and just ruin something valuable to Hogan. Maybe we have Hogan riding a motorcycle because Hogan did dumb shit like that, and then he destroys the motorcycle or throws it in a fucking river or some shit.
I think we can do that, but I think we should do that after we
Okay.
have him come back. I think the first sighting of him should be when he shows up to beat the fuck out of Hogan.
Okay. That's fine.
It doesn't sound fun.
I don't know what you want me to tell you.
Sounds like you're upset.
I just saying everything I put out, it's always been automatically hit with a turn down, and we could do that at a different time, like a pat on the head. I know what that means. I got a kid.
Actually, I do like your idea of him throwing, like, pushing Hogan's bike into the river. But I would say I do think we should save it for.
I want to do
week.
that. I don't know why he's acting like I'm trying to, like it's a maybe that's really a no. I want to do it. I think we should wait until Austin shows up and beats the fuck out of Hogan.
That's fine.
Which will be next week.
All right, so.
And then the week after that, he'll do the destroying the bike.
So then he loses. They lose that match, and then.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to pause because I need to. I'm still.
All right, so it brings us to Monday, December 14th, 1998 at Nitro. I was gonna say Raw. Nitro.
Okay, so hear me out. I've changed my mind. We should do. Hogan should come out and call Austin a coward, say he made him lose his match last week, yada yada yada, whatever. And then Austin should appear on the screen. They should have their back and forth, or Austin should be talking shit to him, right? And then it should show that he's outside and he shows he's got Hogan's motorcycle, puts it in the river. And then Hogan's going crazy. And then it goes back to, it pans out and Austin's in the ring with Hogan. It was a pre-recorded thing. He turns around, double bird.
And Stunner.
Stunner.
Yep.
One. Yep.
What do we think?
I like it.
I like it too.
I'm glad I thought about it.
All right, so that would bring us to, I'm guessing that's the end of that week. So then the go home show, which is December 21st, 1998 at Monday Nitro. We've got 1 week to play. How do we do this?
Are we going to do the non-touch clause?
We need to get,
And have Hogan fake sign it?
well, we need to get Stone Cold off of suspension.
You just have
Who
Eric
was?
Bischoff.
You have what's his name? JJ Dillon come out and reinstate him because JJ Dillon is still the president.
Right.
WCW.
You have him Yeah, you have him reinstate Austin, and now you want to do a contract signing.
Yeah, you'll have him do a contract signing.
Yeah, will be a contract signing tonight, and here is where I think Hogan should put down Austin for that night.
Hogan beats up Austin. He gets
Yeah.
the.
He gets the upper hand on Austin, gets him down, hits a leg drop, spray paints NWO on his back.
Okay. What are you eating? What are you putting in your mouth?
So don't judge me.
You embarrassed him. Leave him alone.
All you see is something pink going in his mouth. I thought he was putting lipstick on for a whole last second. I was like, what the fuck is happening over here?
Don't judge me.
Are we paused?
No.
Oh,
All right, so that brings us to Starrcade 1998. That is December 27th, 1998. So you put. So how do you book this Austin Hogan?
Austin doesn't show up.
what?
Just kidding. Just kidding.
If anything, you'd somehow have Hogan not show up.
He takes his ball, and goes home.
He goes back to WWE.
You know how
Yeah.
pissed I'd be if we ended this fucking show like this. I'd quit.
I
He
wouldn't
just
be opposed.
leaves.
I wouldn't be opposed to him going back to WWE somehow. Like, just
I am. I am. I'm big opposed. Yeah, he signed a 6-month
He goes
contract.
back. Part 5. He goes back to WWE.
He puts their title in the trash.
Okay. So I feel like the majority of the match should be Hogan in control.
Okay. Do we have any NWO?
I feel like you have NWO, like every time Austin like gets close to like making a comeback or starts to get the upper hand, the NWO like distracts the referee. And Hogan like uses his belt or hits a low blow or just does dirty shit. Yeah.
So
I
Austin
think
plays babyface.
I think at the end should be somebody like the ref is distracted. Somebody slides in like a taser or brass knuckles or something like that. But Austin gets a stunner before he can get the weapon used on him. Yes, no, maybe so.
I would
don't
say
tell you no because I feel like you're gonna say I'm just shooting down your ideas again. But I don't want to tell you yes because I don't like that idea that much.
Well, all right, so give me another idea. But...
I was gonna say like during like so they keep distracting the referee, the NWO. Eventually, I feel like you should have some of the WCW guys come out and like kind of help Austin get rid of the NWO guys.
This is like fucking Rollins and fucking at the Rumble. We had all his whole crew that he brought out ended up going back to the back. He's like, oh shit.
That was dope though.
Yeah, essentially, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like you have like the ref gets knocked down. It looks like the NWO is about to just gang up on Austin to help Hogan. When like you could have DDP, Goldberg because he's gaining respect for Austin, and like Sting come out and take out the NWO guy. So it's truly 1-on-1.
Okay, and then you have Hogan do his
like no,
thing, right?
what are you doing? Like come back, come back, come back.
Yeah, but then he turns around at Austin, ready, and he's got that scared face he gets on, like begging.
Yeah, like please no.
Right. And then he tries to get a cheap shot, and then Austin gets the stunner.
Yeah. Just goes for a cheap shot.
Okay. Listen. Austin versus Hogan. Austin's playing babyface. Hogan's doing hella heel shit. NWO tries jumping Austin, but WCW guys come out and clear the arena of NWO guys. Hogan's looking all scared. Tries to go for a cheap shot. Austin denies it and then hits the stunner for the pin and the win.
Yep.
Yeah.
Austin's champion. Still.
Austin's still the champ.
He goes back to WWE with it. Shows up. That would be lit. He shows up at the Rumble in January.
And then the lights go out. You know who appears?
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
That leads us into what if the Undertaker who followed Stone Cold to WCW.
Or no, it's Kane, because he left because he lost the Kane.
Oh, right.
Kane appeared.
And then he drives it back to WWE. Like, God damn it.
Because actually, yeah, that's the question. Like, who would you have face Austin after this?
DDP. Kevin Nash.
No,
Hogan again.
you would probably do another Hogan somehow, and then eventually, I mean, who would he lose it against?
DDP.
You think he would lose against DDP?
The Stunner versus the Diamond Cutter.
Yeah, but to make him lose the championship?
Yeah.
All
A young Booker T.
I
would do Booker T. I was about to say Scott Steiner.
Or yeah, you could have it be Big Papa Pump.
Benoit.
Buff Bagwell. Disco
He's
Inferno's getting
buff.
his...
Benoit.
Disco...
He's buff.
No.
He's
Eddie
got
Guerrero.
the stuff.
Eddie Guerrero was
girls
never
could
world
not
get
champion
enough.
in WCW, was he?
No.
But we're
He was
making
always...
it better.
He was always, like...
Well, we're doing his I Lie, I Cheat, I Steal in WCW. So...
Alright, so, do you want to go ahead and recap
hold on.
the last one there?
Hold on one real quick.
Real quick, like my sex life.
Alright, go ahead and hit us with that recap.
We started on October 26, 1998. Austin cuts a promo. NWO comes out and surrounds the ring. Sting propelled from the rafters, and they fight out the NWO together, like BFFs. Then Sting points the bat at Austin, signaling he wants Austin. Austin looks confused because he thought he made a new friend. November 2nd, 1998. The show opens with Sting in the rafters. Austin squashes Disco Inferno. Number one contenders match Fatal 4-Way next week is announced with Randy Orton, Kevin Nash, Sting, and DDP. Winner gets Austin at World War III.
Orton.
Did I say? I meant Randy Savage if I did.
You definitely
said Randy Orton.
Randy
he
Orton
said-
also
I was like, I
goes
think
into
he's-
WCW.
I think he's like 12 at this point.
Yeah.
No, he debuted in 2002, and he was 24.
So,
Alright, so he's-
okay.
20.
He's 20.
22. 20.
What?
So is he still,
phone doesn't-
has he
the
gone
phone's
AWOL yet?
Yes, probably. Damone's like 2000, or he's like 2002 minus 1998 equals 2. Quick maths. Oh shit, you're funny. So winner gets Austin at World War III since Hogan is still nursing his injured neck. November 9th, 1998, Fatal 4-Way. Sting wins by pinning Macho Man after a Scorpion death drop. Austin is shown drinking beer in the rafters. November 16th, 1998, Austin cuts a promo. And Sting is in the rafters. This is where he does the what promo for the first time, by the way. November 22nd, 1998, Austin versus Sting. It's a good back and forth match. Sting has the upper hand. Austin is in the corner, dodges a Singer Splash, Stunner 1, 2, 3. The World War III match, Disco Inferno is found dead, leaving him out of the match. 59 people already enter the ring as they wait for Disco Inferno's replacement. Out comes Hogan, laughing and taking off his neck brace, showing he's been fine the whole time. NWO clears the ring at the WCW guys, and then they hop over the top rope, leaving Hogan in the ring to win the match. November 23rd, 1998, which was my dad's 26th birthday. Hogan and the NWO close the show with their celebration of Hogan's win. Austin crashes the party, driving a beer truck to the ring and spraying them all down. November 30th, 1998, Austin is suspended indefinitely for his beer truck antics. Hogan and Bischoff celebrate Austin's suspension, and Hogan says he's going to win by forfeit because Austin doesn't have the balls to show up to Starrcade. December 7th, 1998, you have the big three of the NWO versus Raven, Canyon, and Kidman of the Flock. Austin's music hits and the NWO are distracted, leading to the Flock winning. There's no sign of Austin actually being there, though. On December 14th, 1998, Hogan comes out and says Austin is a coward and made him lose the match last week. Austin appears on the Turnertron. He's outside near a river, and he's talking shit to Hogan. Then shows he has Hogan's motorcycle. Austin runs it into the river, and close up on Hogan's going crazy. Camera pans out and shows Austin is right behind him in the ring. The video has been pre-recorded, so Hogan turns around, sees Austin, gives him the double bird, followed by a stunner to end the show. December 21st, 1998, J.J. Dillon comes out and announces Austin is reinstated, and there will be a contract signing tonight. Austin and Hogan cut promos, sign the contract, then NWO jumps Austin. Show ends with Hogan spray painting NWO on Austin's back. Austin versus Hogan. Austin plays babyface. Hogan does hella heel shit. NWO tries jumping Austin. WCW guys come to the ringside and clear the ring of NWO guys. Hogan looks scared, goes for the cheap shot. Austin denies it, stunner for the pin and the win. And as he's celebrating, we hear a heartbeat, and out comes Taz, and he chokes both of them unconscious.
I love that you threw that last part. Yeah, I love that you added that last part.
Mike, you should be happy about that.
I
You
should
technically could make it happen because you could just say Taz jumped the jumped from ECW to WCW.
Could.
Guys did that.
Yeah, but so we have that dream match in WCW instead.
Yeah. Taz versus. Plus, you could have Taz beat Austin, and you make Taz.
Title.
Yeah, you make Taz a star.
There you go.
There you go.
Hey, I got an idea.
I got an idea.
I got an idea.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So if you like this, you can go listen to the first 3 episodes of this at t13media.com/bookit.
Which you can also find if you're watching the YouTube video, right down there, right over there. T13media.com. You can also go to our Patreon, patreon.com/t13media.com. You can find us on
Follow
Facebook.
us on our socials.
You can find us on Facebook and Twitter.
I forgot
yeah.
we were doing video.
Yeah, we're doing video. They'll see all your yawning.
I've been falling asleep over here, bro.
Yeah, I didn't this week. But that is Book It. See ya.